Hey, what's up? I'm Fred Jones, and I'm here with Shoot 360 member Ellery Minch. How you doing, Ellery?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I just want to ask you a couple questions about your training, kind of what's going on in your day-to-day and how you're moving along, getting these college scholarship offers.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right. So tell me, when did you get into basketball? Like, when was your early start?
I probably started when I was in kindergarten-ish, and my dad kind of got me into it, but I didn't really like it at first, so I actually quit when I was in second grade, but my dad helped me get right back into it. So.
Okay, so he got you back into gym.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So do you remember, a point in your career where you decided that this is what I wanted to do? That, when was the breaking point from when it was just fun to when you really needed to devote yourself to it?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like a motivator for me was around sixth grade when I was actually didn't make one of the teams I tried out for. And I really kind of realized it stung a little bit. So I wanted to get better and prove other people, that I could be good and, do better. So.
Right. Perfect. Okay. In basketball or out of basketball, do you have a mentor, somebody that gives you advice that helps you through all of this?
Yeah, I definitely say my dad, just because he's the one that kind of got me started in the sport in the first place, and he also played in college, so just getting tips from him about recruiting and just going through it, he's been a really good mentor for me.
Yeah, your dad is a good guy. He definitely is. Okay, so where does coaching kick in? I know you played on multiple teams, you've had multiple coaches. Where does a good coach, set itself apart, in your game?
Yeah, I definitely feel like a good coach to me, and I've had many over the years that have done the same thing, is when I'm able to apply what they're telling me both on the court and off the court, time management, and they teach you just different life skills in general that don't just apply to basketball and in-game situations, but also outside of basketball and in school and just in life in general. So.
Oh, that's great. So out of all that, what's the best piece of advice you've gotten?
I would definitely say the most useful and probably best is time management, just because, especially with dealing with all the college calls and recruiting and then schoolwork and AP classes and coming in and finding time to train as well. It's definitely been really important for me to learn how to manage my time.
Right. But believe me, you're learning a good thing early on, because when you go to college, you have so much time, but you got to know how to manage it. That's definitely going to come into play. So what is your training routine like now? What are you're done with your high school season, you're in AAU season. When do you have practice? When do you get to train? How does that work?
Yeah, it's every day for me. So usually I'll come into the school early in the morning and shoot before I do weights before school as well. And then I'll have my school, and then after school I'll usually pick up my brother, and then we can go train, or we'll come here most times. So just finding a balance between all that.
Right. Okay. So you've been a member at Shoot 360 for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
How has that worked for you? What do you think what has it done for you?
It's definitely improved my shot a lot. I never would have shot the ball as good as I do now if it weren't for Shoot 360, and so it helps with that. And then also my ball handling, I've noticed, has gotten a lot better, and shooting off the dribble and just being able to control the ball in game-like situations.
Okay. Well, I don't know how long you've been a member, but since the beginning that it came to Indiana, and I see that you made almost 70,000 shots.
Yeah.
In this facility alone, and that's not the facility, any other gym or anything, but 70,000 just in this gym, and that's how you get good at something. Repetition and time management, like you're saying, and putting in the work. So you definitely have done that. What is the best? What's the advice that somebody's giving you about your game? What they see in your game that you do the best?
Definitely my versatility, and it didn't used to be that way. I used to just be a shooter, but definitely this year as well. That's something that I've been working on. So to get coaches and college coaches and just other people that watch my game to be able to see that I can score at more than one level and have a lot of stuff in my bag it's really nice.
You gotta have tricks in the bag.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's good. Okay, so what's your? Now you got another school season. You're getting recruited all over now. like what's your focus in recruiting? Like what are you looking for? What kind of, is there a certain system you want to play in, a certain coaching style? Do you even know any of that yet? Are you just enjoying the process?
I've definitely been enjoying the process, but I do know what I'm looking for as far as just a place that'll fit me family-wise, academic-wise, and style of play-wise. I'm looking for someone that won't pigeonhole me just as a shooter, as one specific thing, and where I'll be able to kind of fit in and use my versatility to be able to do some things. So.
I think that's perfect, and I can't wait to see it.
Awesome.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.